problems. Oh, he's ball in, that's it, it's over. Well, Keith Stackpole picked it, decided to go back and hit it off the back foot through extra cover, didn't pick the googly, and that's the first breakthrough for Pakistan.
And he really was struggling, Gabriel. He didn't know which way Qadir was going. It was the one that pitched and went just straight on, came back just a fraction, got the bottom edge onto the stumps, and what a beautiful piece of bowling that was by Qadir. And a very good decision by Imran to bring him in at this stage of the game. And the West Indies lose their first wicket with 47 runs on.
Haynes faces Abdul Qadir.
Haynes slices it up into the air, and Madassa gets back to take the catch. So success there for Qadir at last, as Desmond Haynes top edges that attempted sweep shot.
Haynes a little bit out of touch after having been kept from the strike for so long, going for the sweep, hitting against the spin, the ball bouncing top edge. Madassa taking a not too difficult catch. Although it might have gone into the lights and perhaps he might have been blinding a bit. 2 for 109.
Just working for singles. Not prepared to take too many risks against him.
Straight down his throat. He's caught it. Well, what a terrible ball. And a shot where Richards must have licked his lips and thrashed at it and hit it straight down the throat of the man at deep fine leg, Rashid Khan. Would you believe it?
And the pressure was on Qadir, and when he let that delivery go out the fingers, it stuck there. It was a shocking delivery. One going down leg side, and Richards pinned the ears back and hit it straight to Rashid, and a good catch taken just overhead. And what a magnificent breakthrough for Pakistan. Richards out for 2, caught Rashid, bowled Qadir, and the West Indies 3 for 120, still needing 65 for a win.
Safra. Richardson's taking strike now to Qadir. Oh, and beautifully bowled and well stumped by Wasim Bari. Richie Richardson goes, and now West Indies are in trouble. The last ball of Abdul Qadir's spell. He can't bowl anymore, but he's done the damage out there now.
And what a way, Richie, to finish off his 10th over with a wicket. Beautifully taken by Wasim Bari. It came in between bat and pad, a little more flight, and he beat Richardson all ends up. And Qadir finishing his 10-over spell, 1 maiden, 3 for 27. And West Indies now 5 for 141, still need 44 for victory.
Lots of ones out there. Vessels on strike. Qadir. Down the wicket, and it's... Oh, what a catch! That's a magnificent catch by Imran Khan. That ball was hit very firmly. Imran Khan didn't really get that far off the ground, but it stuck.
That was great judgment by the Pakistan captain at mid-off, and that was hit with great power by Kepler Wessels. He was looking to hit the ball over the infield, and Imran getting up off the ground. It would have been difficult to judge because he is looking into the vast outer crowd, and it's not easy to pick them up down there. And that's the end of a very good innings by Kepler Wessels, but that's the breakthrough that Pakistan wanted in the 36th over. Australia now 4 for 138.
This time batting down the order. He's just taken guard, and he's replaced Kepler Wessels. He's going to have to face Abdul Qadir. The Pakistanis have decided that Abdul Qadir is going to bowl the last overs. Inside edge, and the ball bobbing down by the stumps there. No, he's gone. It's gone. It's dislodged the leg stump bail. A drive attempted there by Smith, and the ball bobbing back onto the stumps, and so he's out bowled by Qadir.
And I think that was the wrong one, Tony, that Smith didn't pick. He was a little unlucky. He drove the ball onto his foot, and it rebounded back onto the stumps, and that's an ounce of luck for Pakistan and for Abdul Qadir. So certainly paying dividends, bringing Qadir on at this stage of the game, and Smith out without scoring. And suddenly a slump by Australia. 5 for 140 in this 38th over.
And there's a chance. David Hooks has gone well and truly stumped, and that's a vital wicket for Pakistan.
Oh, my word. This was a surrender. It was an enormous surrender. Hooks had made up his mind before Qadir let the ball go. He advanced, he charged. The ball wide of the off stump as Qadir saw him coming. Put it wider. Hooks missed it by a mile. Was out by a mile, and so the last hope of Australia really escalating their total gone now as Hooks finds himself astray and far from home as Barry whips the bails off. 7 now for 178.
Rodney Hogg, the man at the crease, and he's not there for long. Very quickly caught and bowled by Qadir, and Qadir gets his 5th wicket of the innings.
And a remarkable performance from the little leg spinner in a one-day game. 5 for 33 his figures. He's on a hat-trick as Hogg pushed forward defensively, pushed too hard, and Qadir following through, catches it elatedly, does a tumble, a back roll, and Hogg does a backward walk to the pavilion accompanied by Daddles. Out first ball.
That brings a great deal of joy to any old leg spinner sitting in a commentary box, I can tell you. It's a beautiful piece of deception. Abdul Qadir. He's pitched it round about middle and leg and drawn Greg Ritchie down with beautiful flight.
And well taken too by Ashraf Ali, getting the gloves, and that one spun quite appreciably, and he whipped the bails off in delight. And that was a very good delivery, a lot of spin in that ball. Ritchie once again out in the 30s for 31, Australia 2 for 85.
Oh, beautiful bogey. Well, there's a turning pitch out there, and Imran Khan has put his faith in Abdul Qadir. The wicket-keeper's not picking which way they're spinning, and neither is the batsman.
And I can remember Qadir wrapping up Kim Hughes in similar fashion in the first test in Perth. And that was a beautiful delivery. Not only the fact that it turned back, but it beat him in flight. And suddenly, Pakistan, they're back into this game with the fall of 2 quick wickets, and Australia now 3 for 97.
Gone, beautifully bowled and well stumped. The leg spinner with a bit of flight, and Lawson coming down to him, and Ashraf does the rest. Fine piece of leg spin bowling.
Yes, certainly got him absolutely stranded. The ball spinning past the bat there. Nicely taken too by Ashraf. The bail off, and Jeff Lawson stranded a couple of yards down the ground, down the pitch there. So Lawson out stumped by Ashraf off the bowling of Qadir. That's his 3rd wicket for only 2. And Australia 8 for 234.
Qadir to Gabriel.
Oh, it's a good delivery, well bowled, Qadir. The wrong and Richard Gabriel didn't see that one at all. Getting back in a position to cut the leg break, but a leg break it wasn't.
As Richard Gabriel found out to his cost. There are a lot of people who can't pick Qadir's wrong, and that was an absolutely beautiful ball coming back a matter of a foot as Gabriel tried to make room for himself to cut the ball, paid the penalty, was bowled out for 10, and the 3rd wicket is down for 52.
Larry Gomes, the left-hander, facing Qadir.
Oh, well bowled, beautiful bowling. He didn't read that at all, and very unlucky there not to have picked up that wicket. Bye signalled, and the West Indies 3 for 57.
Abdul Qadir bowls now to Richards.
Well bowled. That's in the air, and it's good to be out. He's got him. He's gone. Up go the hands of the Pakistanis. Viv Richards succumbing to the pressure there. Great captaincy by Javed Miandad. Magnificent bowling by Qadir, and no mistake in the catch.
And full credit both to Qadir and to Javed. Javed prepared to take the gamble and beautifully bowled by the leg spinner. And Viv Richards, the great Viv Richards, falling for the trap. tried to smash Javed out of that position, hit it in the air, went straight down the fieldsman's throat, down at deep mid-off, and a beautiful piece of work by the Pakistanis. And they're right in this game now. So Viv Richards out for 18, caught Mansour down at deep mid-off the bowling of Qadir, and a beautiful piece of bowling plus a great piece of captaincy.
Well, what a beautiful piece of bowling. Reminiscent of the other evening when Ritchie and Lawson fell to him. What a spell of leg spin.
And Barry took a year to get the bails off then. It was a beautiful delivery. John used his feet. He was beaten by fight and spin. And Barry, it seemed ages. Wrongan, he was down. You see Barry fumbles, gathers again, makes the stumping. Umpire Dick French says that's out, and it's a great spell of bowling from Qadir. What a magician with the leg spin he has been against the West Indian side. And the West Indies are now 6 for 75. And what a change has come over this match. Got him. Yes. Come down the wicket, push through the top spinner. Abdul breaks through. Gordon Greenwich clean bowled for 70. Fine piece of bowling.
There's Abdul Qadir. He's slowed the flow of runs. Greenwich trying to make some innovation there. Feet not exactly in the right position. And the leg spinner has struck. First blood at long last for Pakistan. Greenwich out for 70 in the 26th over. The West Indies 1 for 169.
That brings Vivian Richards to the crease to play his 150th Limited Over international match. Tries to squeeze out. He's got him to hit across the line. A big appeal by Carter, and he's plumb in front. LBW for 1.
Well, Abdul Qadir fresh from the flight from Singapore, and tremendous loop again. Strikes for the second time. Looked as though it pitched pretty much in line. Tony Crafter, the umpire, had no hesitation in pointing to the heavens. And the captain of the West Indies side, Viv Richards, out for only 1. The West Indies 3 for 181.
This is going to be Carter's last over. Oh, and that's a good ball. It's bowled him. A beautiful googly. Not picked by Craig McDermott. And he's got him without any trouble at all. This is going to really be an interesting replay to see how Craig McDermott here was completely and utterly confused by this googly.
Abdul doing nicely with the wrong in there. Off Craig's legs, back on his off stump. But a very good innings, just on the same note, by Craig McDermott. It was just what the captain needed. A few of us didn't agree with it at the time, but he did well.